Nobody expected the two biggest names in basketball history to show up unannounced at a WNBA game. But that's exactly what sent shockwaves through the arena when LeBron James and Stephen Curry walked through those doors. The moment when these NBA legends made their surprise appearance, you could feel the electricity in the air shift completely. But it wasn't just their presence that had everyone talking. It was what happened when they came face to face with Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham that created a moment so powerful, so genuine, that it's being called a turning point for women's basketball. The reactions that followed weren't scripted, weren't planned, and captured something so pure about the respect these superstars have for each other that it's impossible not to get emotional watching it unfold. LeBron James, at 39 years old, continues to dominate the NBA as one of the greatest players in basketball history. Currently playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron has won 4 NBA championships, earned 20 All-Star selections, and holds numerous records, including being the league's all-time leading scorer with over 40,000 career points. His influence extends far beyond basketball through his media company Spring Hill Entertainment, his school initiatives in Akron, Ohio, and his vocal advocacy for social justice causes. LeBron has consistently shown support for women's basketball throughout his career, frequently posting about WNBA games on social media and attending games when his schedule permits. His daughter Juri plays youth basketball, and LeBron has often spoken about the importance of supporting women's sports and creating opportunities for female athletes at all levels. Stephen Curry, the Golden State Warriors superstar point guard, has revolutionized basketball with his three-point shooting ability and has won 4 NBA championships. At 36 years old, Curry holds multiple NBA records for three-point shooting and is widely credited with changing how modern basketball is played at every level. Off the court, Curry has been equally supportive of women's basketball, with his wife Aisha frequently attending WNBA games and the couple making substantial investments in women's sports initiatives. Curry's shooting style and range have directly influenced how young players, including many in the WNBA, approach the game. His foundation focuses on education and youth development, with specific programs designed to support young female athletes in pursuing their basketball dreams. Caitlin Clark has transformed women's basketball with her record-breaking rookie season for the Indiana Fever. The 22-year-old guard from Iowa became an instant sensation, averaging 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, while leading the Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. Clark's impact on WNBA attendance and viewership has been unprecedented, with games featuring her regularly drawing over 1 million television viewers and consistently selling out arenas. Her playing style, featuring long-range three-pointers and exceptional court vision, draws natural comparisons to Curry's approach to the game. Clark's social media following exceeds many male professional athletes, and her jersey sales have broken WNBA records. She has become the face of women's basketball's new generation and a role model for young female athletes worldwide. Sophie Cunningham, the 28-year-old guard for the Phoenix Mercury, has established herself as one of the WNBA's most reliable players and team leaders. Known for her three-point shooting accuracy and defensive intensity, Cunningham has been a consistent performer throughout her 5-year WNBA career. She played college basketball at Missouri, where she became the program's all-time leading scorer, and has represented the United States in international competition. Cunningham's leadership qualities and professional approach have made her a respected veteran in the league, often serving as a mentor to younger players. Her work ethic and dedication to improving women's basketball have earned recognition from fans and fellow players throughout the league. The relationship between NBA and WNBA players has evolved significantly over the past decade, with male superstars increasingly showing public support for women's basketball. This shift represents a cultural change in how professional basketball is viewed, with top male players recognizing that supporting women's basketball benefits the sport as a whole. LeBron and Curry have been leaders in this movement, regularly posting about WNBA games and players on their social media accounts, attending games when possible, and using their platforms to advocate for equal treatment and recognition of female athletes. Their support carries significant weight due to their massive global followings and influence within basketball culture. Questions arise about what specific moments during surprise appearances create the most genuine reactions from players. The unplanned nature of such encounters often produces authentic emotions that scripted events cannot replicate, particularly when young players meet their heroes or when established veterans receive recognition from legends of the game. Legal experts wonder whether these spontaneous interactions might be more valuable for promoting women's basketball than formal marketing campaigns or planned promotional events. The impact of celebrity appearances at WNBA games extends beyond the immediate excitement in the arena to include increased media coverage, social media engagement, and long-term fan interest. When superstars like LeBron and Curry attend women's basketball games, their presence generates headlines and social media content that reaches millions of people who might not otherwise pay attention to the WNBA. This exposure creates opportunities for new fans to discover the excitement and skill level of women's professional basketball. The ripple effects of such appearances can influence attendance at future games, television viewership numbers, and corporate sponsor interest in women's basketball. The evolution of three-point shooting in basketball has created natural connections between players like Curry and Clark, who have both revolutionized their respective leagues with their long-range accuracy and willingness to attempt shots that previous generations might have considered ill-advised. Curry's influence on basketball strategy at all levels is evident in how young players approach the game, with many attempting three-pointers from distances that were once considered only within Curry's range. Clark's success in college and professional basketball reflects this influence, as she has embraced the three-point shot as a primary weapon and has shown remarkable accuracy from distances that regularly exceed the NBA three-point line. Social media has transformed how athlete interactions are documented and shared, creating opportunities for spontaneous moments to become viral content that reaches global audiences within hours. The reactions of players to surprise encounters with their heroes or role models often generate millions of views and shares, creating positive publicity for all parties involved. These organic moments of genuine emotion and respect often resonate more strongly with audiences than carefully produced promotional content, leading to increased engagement and sustained interest in the athletes and sports involved. The mentorship aspect of veteran players supporting younger athletes has become increasingly important in professional sports, with established superstars recognizing their responsibility to help grow their sports and support the next generation. LeBron's career-long advocacy for social causes and athlete empowerment has included specific support for women's sports and female athletes facing challenges in gaining recognition and resources. Curry's family-oriented approach to his public persona includes supporting his daughter's athletic interests and advocating for equal opportunities for female athletes at all levels of competition. The business implications of celebrity endorsements and support in women's sports have grown significantly as the commercial value of women's athletic leagues has increased. When superstars like LeBron and Curry publicly support women's basketball, their endorsement can influence corporate sponsorship decisions, media coverage priorities, and fan engagement levels that directly impact league revenue and player compensation. The authenticity of such support is crucial, as audiences can distinguish between genuine advocacy and superficial promotional efforts. The generational impact of seeing established legends show respect and support for women's basketball cannot be understated in terms of inspiring young female athletes and changing cultural perceptions about the value and excitement of women's sports. When the biggest names in basketball demonstrate that they view women's basketball as worthy of their attention and respect, it sends powerful messages to fans, media, and potential sponsors about the legitimacy and entertainment value of women's professional sports. The timing of such surprise appearances often coincides with crucial moments in players' careers or significant games that could benefit from additional attention and support. Young players like Clark are still establishing their professional identities and building their confidence at the highest level of competition. Recognition and encouragement from established superstars can provide psychological benefits that extend beyond the immediate excitement of the moment to include increased confidence and motivation for future performances. The role of surprise and spontaneity in creating memorable sports moments has been recognized by psychologists who study fan engagement and athlete motivation. Unplanned interactions often produce more authentic emotional responses than staged events, leading to content that resonates more deeply with audiences and creates lasting positive associations with the athletes and teams involved. The unpredictable nature of such encounters adds an element of excitement that can enhance the overall entertainment value of sporting events. Professional athletes' understanding of their influence and platform responsibility has evolved significantly, with many recognizing that their support can have meaningful impacts on lesser-known sports and athletes who are working to build their careers and gain recognition. The decision by superstars to make surprise appearances at games represents a form of advocacy that goes beyond social media posts or public statements to include personal investment of time and attention. One has to wonder if the reactions captured during these surprise encounters reveal deeper truths about the relationships between different levels of professional basketball and the mutual respect that exists among elite athletes, regardless of gender or league affiliation. The implications could suggest that such moments of genuine connection between superstars and rising players might be more valuable for growing women's basketball than traditional marketing approaches or corporate promotional campaigns. The cultural significance of basketball extends beyond the sport itself to include questions of equality, representation, and opportunity that make support from established male superstars particularly meaningful for female athletes working to gain recognition and resources. When legends like LeBron and Curry demonstrate that they view women's basketball as deserving of attention and respect, it challenges audiences to reconsider their own assumptions about the relative value and entertainment quality of different athletic leagues and competitions. The documentation and sharing of such moments through social media and traditional media creates lasting content that can be referenced and shared for years, providing ongoing promotional value for women's basketball and the athletes involved. These authentic moments often achieve viral status precisely because they capture genuine emotions and interactions that resonate with audiences seeking authentic content in an era of heavily produced and marketed entertainment. The influence of family relationships on athletes' perspectives regarding women's sports has become increasingly evident, with many male superstars citing their daughters, sisters, or wives as motivations for supporting female athletes. LeBron's relationship with his daughter Juri and Curry's family dynamics with Ayesha and their daughters provide personal context for their advocacy efforts that goes beyond professional or business considerations to include genuine investment in creating opportunities for future generations of female athletes. The psychological impact on young female athletes who receive recognition and encouragement from established superstars can be transformative in terms of confidence, motivation, and career aspirations. Seeing legends of the game demonstrate respect and interest in women's basketball validates the efforts and dreams of countless young players who are working to develop their skills and pursue their own professional careers. The ripple effects of such encouragement can influence entire communities and generations of athletes. The evolution of professional basketball culture has included increasing recognition that supporting all levels and forms of the sport benefits everyone involved, from grassroots youth programs to elite professional leagues. The success and growth of women's basketball creates new opportunities for coaches, referees, media professionals, and support staff while expanding the overall audience and commercial value of basketball as a sport. Superstars who understand this dynamic recognize that their support contributes to the health and growth of the entire basketball ecosystem. If you're as moved by these genuine moments of mutual respect between basketball legends as we are, go ahead and like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What did you think about seeing LeBron and Curry's reactions to meeting these WNBA stars? Do you believe support from NBA superstars is crucial for growing women's basketball? We want to hear your perspective on how these authentic interactions can change the game. Then, hit subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our coverage of the amazing moments that are transforming basketball culture. Thanks for watching.